everyone, welcome to episode number 28 of Daily Flip. I'm about to take you in the back to show you an experimental procedure. That's not, I don't know, it sounds really fancy. We tried to fix a rear glass that was hanging down in a convertible. Actually, it's a car that belongs to a friend of mine. So I actually don't know why I have this in my hand. I think I was about to put this away. We did a how-to video today, I guess I'll mention it, on how to use or why you maybe should be interested in using SEM Quick Set 20. Amazing stuff. Actually, I'll show it. This is the glue that comes out of it. If you look at how strong that is, it's like plastic. Like, I could probably tear it off. I mean, it's like, if you heard that fall, it's really strong stuff. Excellent bonding glue, and it sets in 20 seconds, which is amazing. We'll put a link below if you want to check it out on Amazon. Otherwise, we're gonna walk in the back. I'm gonna show you what we have going on with this convertible. Otherwise, today we have a deposit. Basically, someone came and looked at a car. He was interested. He wasn't gonna have all his money until Monday. We had a question a couple days ago. I even referenced it yesterday of should you be interested in taking deposits on cars. This is one I had listed for $39.50. It's a 2004 Jaguar X-Type, 129,000 miles, pretty nice car. He came in and he was talking about Monday, and I said, hey, I tell you what, if you could put down something now, I can hold it for you until Monday. You pay the rest, you can drive it home. He thought about it, pulled out $1,000, handed it to me. Now, the benefit of doing that is when someone gives you money, when someone invests in something, anything, think about your phone. Are you an iPhone user or are you an Android user? You're probably you have more preference to the one you have. Like, I have an iPhone, so to me the iPhone is the best thing in the world. If someone asks what phone they should get, you should get an iPhone. Why should you get an iPhone? Because I have an iPhone and I like iPhone and I spend a lot of money on this, so to me it's better. It's called sunk cost bias, I believe is the official business term for that. So he just put $1,000 into that car. All the deals he's gonna see pop up on vehicles over the weekend, first off, he can't get the $1,000 back from me. But second of all, if he sees those cars, he's gonna rationalize to himself, oh, but that car's better. That car's better. You don't want to tell yourself that you made a bad decision. He's giving me money. He'll be back on Monday to buy the car, and if he's not, I got $1,000. So great motivation for him. For me, it's good because I know the car's sold and I got a good price for it. I think we're gonna net right at, I gotta do 1,700. I gotta do the math. We'll do the math on that later. We'll talk about what the profit margin was. We're gonna walk in the back and look at a vehicle. The one I just mentioned, it's convertible, 2008 Mitsubishi Eclipse. A friend of mine, if I don't trip and die, was coming by for an inspection. We have emissions inspection here in North Carolina, so he was coming by. I was helping him out with that. And basically, after we've done the inspection, we're looking at a soft top. He mentioned the glass in the back was falling down. So if you ever had a convertible and the back glasses come loose, that's a problem because you get water in the car. So I've never fixed it before, and I don't even know if this is going to fix it, but we use double-sided tape. So we put double-sided tape, actually showing you probably better than telling you. We use double-sided tape to tape along the seam. Walking backwards back here is probably the worst idea I've had all day. We taped around the seam. We used the heat gun, which I'll show you, to heat up the double-sided tape. It's a really good idea if you're using double-sided tape to heat it up because it's going to make it adhere better to whatever you're bonding it to. So the heat gun that we use is this one. Is 1500 watt dual temperature heat gun. We'll put a link down below if you're interested in that. But basically we use this. You can hear that. This will get glowing red. It's very hot. This heats it up, makes it adhere. You can actually look through the glass here. You can see the double-sided tape right here. So this is the double-sided tape. What we did was there's a plastic lip on the inside that you can't see. We put it to the lip, we heated it, and then we raised this up and stuck it, and we basically worked it along the side. We had a spot over here that didn't want to adhere. I heated it back up, that reactivated the glue, and it adhered. So right now, you're about to see whether this is going to work or not. So I honestly don't know if it's going to. This is the tape that we use. It's a 3M double-sided tape. Very handy to have, just laying around for just generic repairs. So I'm going to throw this glue down. The reason we didn't use this glue, I'll mention, is because this glue has no flex. So this double-sided tape, as you can see, will bend, and if I can find where it's at, it'll bend, move, so hopefully it's going to give it some give, whereas this, if you heard that piece of plastic fall earlier, is very hard, brittle. If it shifted, it probably would have released. So even though it's a really strong glue, we didn't go that route because we needed something that would have some give in it. So we're going to leave the camera right here. I'm going to go sit inside. I'm going to have this sit down, and hopefully what happens is the canvas stretches out nice and tight, and this section does not break loose. It was broken loose from this point on both sides, and all of this was exposed. So hopefully this works. Stay right there, and let's see what happens here. So here we go. Did it work? Maybe. So far so good. This is actually nice and pretty. This section right here, if you bring the camera around over there, you can see this is not as pretty, but it is holding actually very well. You can see a little bit of the canvas below that kind of didn't get tucked in. Otherwise, we're holding nice and tight. Actually, this is the side that I did. And this is the side over here that my buddy Raul, just hiding behind the lift over there. He did that side, and his side's a lot prettier than mine. But for now, actually looks really good. This section looks factory, just like the top. Our corners were difficult because it bent around, and we heated it a little bit so we could push it in. So we started in the middle and pushed it this way, and as we pushed it, there was a little bit of extra here. So as of right now, I think we're good. So that's it for today's daily flip. If this has been helpful for you, definitely subscribe, like the video. When you like these videos, it helps make more people on YouTube be able to see them. So likes are awesome. Subscribe. If you have a question about anything you saw today or just flipping in general, comment below. I'll come behind later, probably tonight when I leave the gym, and answer any and all questions that are there. Otherwise, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.